Hi, I am Manuel Ospina and I am applying to the International MBA for the 2015 intake to IE in Madrid. This video is part of the International MBA application. Over the next couple of minutes, I will answer the following question. Show an activity you enjoy doing. Tell us how you think it contributes to your personal and professional development. But first, in order to give you a clear picture of what running means to me, both professionally and personally, let me first give you a bit of context, a brief idea of who I am and what I like to do. I am a telecommunications engineer and I live in Colombia, a very beautiful country in South America. I am a very goal-focused person, very persistent, disciplined, hardworking, and athletic. I am passionate about reaching my goals and also enjoy traveling, getting to know new cultures, and socializing with new people. But what are my current interests? Well, have a couple of hobbies that I really enjoy. I like to read, travel, dive, make cocktails for me and my friends, cook, search for good new restaurants, play squash, and I also love to run. But of all of these interests, the activity that I enjoy the most, without a doubt, is running. If someone had told me 6 years ago that I will enjoy running, I would not have believed them. But over the past 4 or 5 years, I have learned that it is one of my passions. Not only has this hobby helped me to stay in shape, but it has also contributed to me developing a couple of personal and professional values in my life. I have to say I am not a professional runner. I will say I am a senior beginner. To talk about the personal richness that running brings to my life, I will say this hobby contributes to maintain a clear set of goals, work hard to reach my targets, and strengthen my mental stamina. For example, when you run for an hour and a half and you start to reach your physical limits, you start to fight against yourself. At those times, an inner voice starts to say, let's stop, we can stop and walk right now if you want. We could also go and have a drink of water, we could have something to eat, and then we could go home to sleep. We are done. But at those moments, I have realized that I could not give up, that I have to fight to reach my goal, and that means a huge improvement in my mental resistance. Running also has helped me to discover my strengths and my weaknesses. Running is not only physical, it is also mental exercise. After you learn which voices you should listen to, you understand that you have to work hard to overcome challenges and to reach the targets you set. Other personal lessons I have learned from running are focus on my main goals and work for them, enjoy my city and the special places within it, and of course improve my race times. See below the history of my race records. I know that the differences between my year-to-year times are small, but come on! I have also had to keep up with my professional duties as a project manager in a communications technology company. Believe it or not, these results have helped me to improve and to compete against myself. Returning to the topic, running contributes to my personal development by improving my health. It is known that it helps to prevent heart disease and diabetes, improve muscular health, avoid depression, and sleep better. There are many health benefits to be gained from running. For instance, a couple of years ago I was working on a very demanding project. I was having a very hard time at work, and so I tried to relieve my stress by jogging every night. There was a 10-kilometer race coming up in Bogota, and so I signed up with a couple of colleagues from different levels within the company where I work. For some experienced colleagues, this was a very easy race. For me, it was a really big challenge. So I started to train at night for almost 45 days with a training plan in order to improve my time. Before starting training, my record for 10 kilometers was 1 hour and 10 minutes, and so my personal targets for the race were to run the entire distance without stopping and to finish in less than 1 hour. So I tried my best and managed to run the whole 10 kilometers without walking in almost 1 hour. It was a real achievement for me. After the race, one of the managers above me at work, who had also run in the race, asked me, "What was your time?" I told him, and he replied that he had finished in 49 minutes and that I would have to try harder. I knew that by an experienced runner standards, my time was not overly impressive, but I did not feel bad about it. I understood that the race had been competitive in nature, but I did not consider it a competition against all the other runners, but rather a personal competition. So I replied with a marketing-like slogan: "Everybody wins when they run, no matter what time they get." Running is also like life. When you know your abilities, your strengths, and your weaknesses, you can use your strengths, work on your weaknesses, make an action plan, and reach your goals more quickly. Regarding my professional life, running contributes to the development of many values. For example, it has contributed to making me competitive with myself and therefore extremely self-motivated, always meeting my responsibilities at work, helping me fight against laziness, giving me mental space to think and analyze work situations, working on my professional targets. For instance, thanks to the discipline and the mental resistance I have developed through running, I have been able to study and gain several certifications and formal qualifications like CCNA, CCDA, CCNP, ITIL, a formal postgraduate program, and the PMP. These qualifications have improved my technical and management skills as well as my professional profile and provide me a competitive resume in the IT industry. Running also reduces work-generated stress. This last point is one of the best things running has given me. When I have a lot of work issues on my mind, I simply go running and then I feel better and able to relax. For instance, a couple of years ago, I was working as a deployment leader at a networking company and we had a major issue that was negatively impacting our service. There were almost 40 engineers working on the project and we were running the risk of losing the contract. I was training every night at that time, and running helped me to deal with the stress of the situation. Running also gave me the peace of mind and calmness that I needed to make the right decisions. Every night when I went to bed, I was tired and slept like a baby. In the end, we were able to solve the technical issue at hand. We explained the reasons for the prior issues to the customer and we kept the contract. In summary, running is a hobby that I enjoy very much, not only because it has helped me to develop and improve personally and in terms of my health, but also because it has shown me where I could improve professionally. This hobby, as well as others, helped me to be happier, more competitive and harder working person. These qualities help me in my day-to-day life and in reaching targets. I feel confident that running will help me to build the professional profile I want to build, which is to be a very goal-focused leader, working in the IT industry, improving the sector in the Latin America region with very strong technical and people skills. Thanks for your time.